Now guys, welcome back again to Raipenda Evans Online TV. I hope you are fine. Mimi niko fiti kabisa. Maybe nitambue tu natazama ukiwa maeneo gani. Now guys, Raila Amolo Odinga decline. Hawezi kumsave Rigathi Gachagua, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya.
It is religious. Today we are using the sword to impeach you, just to protect the children that are suffering, that you threatened, that you blackmailed, that you told that if you dare speak or utter a word, I am the Deputy President of Kenya, elected by 7.2 million people. I will finish you. Finish who? We will finish you today in this floor of the house.
Nimekuwa nikipay attention pale kwenye parliament yesterday. Kwa ile impeachment motion, nikasikiza Rigathi Gachagua na timu yake, nikasikiza upande wa members of the parliament ambao pia walikuwa na support impeachment ya Rigathi Gachagua, but I was just paying attention to Junet and Wamchomba. Then nikakwambia, ladies and gentlemen, kwamba if you want to know Raila Amolo Odinga has said what, ama Raila Amolo Odinga anajaribu kucommunicate, anapeana message gani, ama atazungumza lini, unaona? Don't just wait Raila Amolo Odinga to speak, just pay attention to Junet. Unaona guys, now that Junet is very clear that Rigathi Gachagua is going to be impeached. Unaona? Hao watu washalipwa pesa tayari na ni lazima, they want to make sure Rigathi Gachagua is going to be impeached.
Is the issue of the renovation of his house in Karen, or the official residence of the Deputy President Karen, Mr. Speaker. You remember the Deputy President when he was assuming office, when he was taking oath of office at Kasarani, Mr. Speaker, the way he lectured us, the way he told us that they have inherited empty coffers, Mr. Speaker. There is no money in this country. The former regime has looted and gone with everything, and goes ahead after 2 months to renovate his house, his official residence, with over 100 million, 45 million shillings, Mr. Speaker. Imetoka wapi, Mr. Speaker? Where has that money come from? Where has that money come from? He has not convinced us in any way how that money was spent, how those companies were paid, and on that account, Mr. Speaker, because of misuse of public resources, he is impeachable on that account also, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to say this. When we gave ourselves the new constitution in 2010, we knew very well that we were coming from an era where we cannot impeach the president, we cannot impeach ministers, we cannot impeach the deputy president. Kenyans gave themselves the new constitution, and they put in there Article 150, knowing very well that one day they will hold their leaders, the president, the deputy president, accountable, Mr. Speaker. And they gave that mandate to this House, Mr. Speaker, and the Senate, Parliament in general, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I was shocked under the public participation, people saying that Kufa Makanga, Kufa driver, Mr. Speaker. We cannot allow the driver to die, because it is an issue. We are witnessing a situation where the Makanga wants to take the steering by force. And what happens after that? The driver is carrying 55 million Kenyans, Mr. Speaker. We cannot allow the driver to die, because 55 million Kenyans are going to die with him. But the Makanga, who is just hanging at the door there of the matatu, can go, Mr. Speaker, if he misbehaves, Mr. Speaker. And, you know, if he's not doing his work properly, Mr. Speaker, the easier one to go first is the Makanga, because the Makanga is the one who should be telling the driver what to do. And they're telling us here, Kufa Makanga, Kufa driver. The petition of the driver is not with us in this parliament. The petition we have, the motion we have before us today, is the motion of the Makanga. And we are going to deal with him perpendicularly and thoroughly, Mr. Speaker, this afternoon. Mr. Speaker, I want to tell the House that us, the people of the minority, the Azimio people, Mr. Speaker, we have lived like orphans in this country for the last 2 years. Why do I say so? Mr. Speaker, we are taxpayers. Some of the places that contribute to the highest taxes in this country are areas that are dominated by Azimio people. And then somebody comes here and tells me, you're not a shareholder, you're not going to get services, you're not going to get development. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Does the taxes that are paid by the Azimio people count for nothing, Mr. Speaker? And it is coming from the high office of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is the time we are going to correct this thing so that it never happens again, so that we don't have another Deputy President who comes later. Because when we impeach this one, another one is going to be appointed. This is a lesson to the next one, that if you misbehave, we will just take you through this Goleta, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to conclude by saying this. Let us not personalize offices. We don't have any ill will. We don't have any bad faith. We don't have anything that we are holding against the persona of Geoffrey Rigathi Gachagua, Mr. Speaker. We are dealing with the office of the Deputy President currently occupied by one Geoffrey Rigathi Gachagua, Mr. Speaker. The office holder. And let us not personalize. The office does not belong to him, does not belong to anybody. This is a constitutional office, and the Constitution has prescribed how to deal with you when you misbehave in that office, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, for Kenya to become cohesive, Rigathi must do what? Rigathi must?
And that's why unaona Rigathi Gachagua was given a chance to attack Uhuru Kenyatta and to attack Rigathi and to attack what? Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga angefanya withdrawal ya members of the parliament wake wa ODM. Unaona? Watu kama kina Junet mostly. Junet huwa na act kama mouthpiece ya Raila Amolo Odinga. So Raila Amolo Odinga angeweza kusignal Junet. Unaona? Kama unajua Raila Amolo Odinga akisema kitu ama angeamua kufanya anything, baada angeongea na William Ruto. These people, hawa majamaa tayari venye nimekuambia kwamba bribe umefanya kazi. Hawana huruma na huyu jamaa. Lazima they want to make sure Rigathi Gachagua is going to be impeached. Kwa sababu reason ni kwamba Rigathi Gachagua kiponea, then these people wanaenda kufinywa kabisa. How MPs 2027 completely Rigathi Gachagua atakuwa anawamaliza. But upande wa Rigathi Gachagua pia akibakia tena pale, disadvantage ni kwamba Rigathi Gachagua kuna zile public events. Rigathi Gachagua atakuwa anafungiwa, atakuwa anazungumza, unaona? Kuna maybe kwa address kitu fulani mahali, Rigathi Gachagua atakuwa anafika, unaona? So Mudavadi atakuwa ana act, kwa hiyo atakuwa anamrepresent mostly. Unaona watu wangu? So hata kuenda nje rais maybe deputy president afaende mahali, ama rais anataka kuenda mahali bati anataka kutumanisha mtu, inafaa tume deputy president bati atakuwa anatuma Mudavadi. Unaona? Rigathi Gachagua atakuwa na face hizo consequences zote hadi 2027. That's why unaona hawa Mchomba pia alikuwa anajaribu kuambia hawa wabunge kwamba hata nyinyi, unaona, hata nyinyi mkiingia pale ndani ya serikali lazima kuna pledges mnazipeananga watu pale. Mnasema ya kwamba tunaenda kufanya hii na hii na hii na hii. Kidogo mnasema ya kwamba miaka bado. And Rigathi Gachagua hako na miezi 2, hako na miaka 2 by the way pale ndani. Unaona, ndani ya serikali. So akaomba ya kwamba hao watu wangesubiri. Unaona, bado 3 good years na Rigathi Gachagua alikuwa anze maendeleo yake pale upande wa Mount Kenya. Na sisi tunataka Rigathi Gachagua plus William Samoei Ruto wote waishie, watoke ndani ya serikali. Unaona watu wangu, we don't want to care, we don't want to know nini inaendelea pale impeachment ya Rigathi Gachagua, unaona? So sisi tunataka watu wote waambatane. Unaona watu wangu? So tupate serikali ambayo itakuwa ya ukweli. Kwa hivyo guys, allow me to end from there. I'm Raipenda Evans. Siku njema. Bye bye.